Hey everyone, welcome back to Northern Unwind. I am Ben. I am one of your hosts. It's been a minute, but we're back. And with me is one of my favorite people, Kiwi. How are you doing today, Kiwi?
I'm doing well. I'm riding high off my win from yesterday, feeling like the queen I am. So, that's always nice. And I have a belt, a imaginary belt to go along with the crown. So that's always nice to have.
It, it was one quite of a show last night. It was so fun to watch. How did it feel to meet all those Star Wars people?
See, it's funny. I actually had a lot more trouble with the last one I was on, where it was Harper Bickett and Marie Wilson. I know Evan's a competitor, but this one didn't feel as pressured. I was kind of like, if I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. It's fine. Whereas the last time I had this overwhelming pressure to like actually do even just decently well. So the fact that I won that, I was like, well, that's it. I don't have to try. I mean, I still tried, but I wasn't as stressed, I guess. I just enjoyed myself.
And now you get to take home that belt when it wants to come bells to you, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's well, I mean, I kind of semi said it on the it is a big stitch. He's like half my size. It's great. Yeah, I did say this to Taco on air, but like I think I'm gonna do a Sam Levine and I'm gonna retire with the belt. But I don't think he's gonna ship me the belt if I'm not going to then defend my belt. So because it means I have to eventually send it back unless I continuously win, and I don't want the pressure of continuously winning. Yes, that's true. That is very true.
So we have a big announcement. Are you ready to share it?
Yeah. I'm actually leaving Northern Entertainment Group to start my own channel. It's going to be called Kiwi Jess because I'm creative like that. And so I'm not paying to ship it back, Taco. I'm telling you this now. So yeah, I'm going to be this is actually my last show on the channel. Surprise. So yeah. I know. And I mean, it goes without saying, but it's been an incredible ride on this channel with all the guys on here. They've been really amazing, and without them, I wouldn't have a platform or a voice in this community, and I never would have gotten to meet all of you, like viewers, community members, and the people on my channel. And for that, I'm always going to be sincerely grateful, and it's going to be really sad not making content with you guys regularly, but there is always an opportunity for us to be on each other's shows. And so that's going to be a really interesting transition. But if you go to my Twitter, you'll be able to follow my channel, and then you can go subscribe to my channel. In the next few weeks, I should be doing some stuff. So if you keep your eyes peeled to that. But yeah, so this is like a goodbye party, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's going to be fun though. We're going to send you off in style. That's what I'm
No.
saying. And
The only way we know how.
it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And why don't you introduce your guest?
Have we got the second one? Has he turned up?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'll introduce the one guest we've got. So some of you may know him as a Schmodown competitor, but tonight he is just Parker, and he's going to be joining us to join in the festivities. I am so far away from my keyboard, I can't key him in, so someone else is going to have to bring him on. There we go. Hello.
Good to see
I
y'all.
like the shirt.
Thank you. I had to make sure it still fit.
And indeed it does.
It does. I lucked out.
There
The
you go.
sleeves are a little short, but yeah,
That's all right.
you do what you can.
We can't see them.
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, right. That's on purpose.
Oh,
there you go. So you're just going to permanently keep your arms out of frame the whole time.
Oh yeah. Except when except
for when you immediately after the fact.
Go to scratch. Completely
exactly.
unintentional, by the way. Right. Yeah. That was not completely
You're like, keep
reflex.
your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like someone says,
You
"Don't
guys.
touch the." Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Soto. I will invest in one of those
sure.
eventually. I've got everything else happening, so eventually I'll get around to that. Become a big girl podcaster. See. But we are doing a few things today, one of which being a tier ranking, because we've done a few of those on this show. And Ben, what are we tier ranking this time?
Well, because the Batman is out and making a batload of money, see what I did there?
Yeah.
We're going to be ranking DC villains. And yeah, why don't we bring up that tier list now?
Before I get yelled at in the comments, like last time we did a tier list. So here are the criteria. We're starting at Batman Begins, and we're going to current day. However, there are two movies we did not include, which are Superman Returns and The Joker. Those are the only two movies we left out. Everything after Batman Begins on is fair game.
So please don't yell at him in the comments.
Yeah.
I don't have the tier ranking. Someone else needs to put it up. We're very well organized. This is just, it's like your typical. So did you not want to join us in ranking this?
You should.
Yeah, might as well.
Here we go. We're loose format today.
Yeah.
So who do you want to introduce the first one then?
Oh, you.
Thanks, Bella. Thanks.
Let's do the first one, the one that started us off. Batman Begins. We have Cool, the Scarecrow, and Falcone?
Carmine no, that's
It's Carmine
that's
Falcone.
Yeah. Maroney is what's his nuts.
It's Dark Knight.
Roberts.
Yes.
So what do we all think about these?
So are we doing it by movie or by like character?
We're gonna do it by movie, so we're not here for 2 hours ranking the villains.
No,
so if the movie has more
be
than
broad
one
otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
So if there's one that's great and one that's garbage, like it
Yes,
evens
you
it.
can use
Not like in this case, but if there are movies coming.
Yeah, you can use it to help
Right.
gauge where you would put it. Yeah.
Okay.
I love Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm one of those.
Carmine Falcone in this movie is one of maybe my most quoted movie villains of all time. There's a lot of friends that just the way Tom Wilkinson delivers lines, specifically in the scene where Bruce goes to visit him in the bar, is like one of the best scenes of that movie. And it's one of my favorite scenes of the movie. It's when he just don't come down here with your hate. Like you think your mommy and daddy got shot. You've seen the darkest side of life, but you haven't. You haven't thought about your little friend out of the DA's office. Like I love Carmine Falcone in this movie. I love this scene. I love this movie. Scarecrow, this is his best movie of the three. And the Ra's al Ghul reveal holds up.
Yeah. No, I'm actually with you on all that, except I don't have that speech memorized. But yeah, no. Like
Come
Tom
on,
Wilkinson-
Soda.
Tom Wilkinson
Don't
is
have it
really-
quoted.
No, God, no. Tom Wilkinson is a really good actor, and he makes you fear Carmine Falcone.
Yeah. He's really, I mean, Falcone's really the reason in this movie that he's like the last sort of straw that breaks the camel's back on why Bruce decides to be Batman. It's I love all the villains of this movie.
Could you say that Carmine Falcone is as accidentally at fault for creating the Batman?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's the reason that like Joe Chill he's like involved with that plot as far as like I think he was Joe Chill's cellmate, and like Joe Chill was getting off because he's taking the stand against Falcone. But like Bruce was gonna go try to kill Joe Chill before Chill got murdered. Like it's it's complicated, but yeah, I think that absolutely like Falcone, especially in that bar scene, like shows Bruce that he literally says in that speech, that's the power of fear. And, he talks about how powerful fear is, and that's what Batman is making people fear him. So yeah, absolutely.
I want you to read Shakespeare in that voice.
I'll send my college roommates, we watch that trilogy all the time, and that's just something that we'll quote to each other. It's good. It's something that I'll I'll send that to Mara out of the blue too. I'll just be like, "Don't come down here with your hate." Like if she's really angry about something. Yeah.
I love it.
So would you say it's an S tier for you?
Yeah, this is for sure S tier for me.
Yeah, it's for me.
Yeah,
as
I'd
well.
agree.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Falcone, he didn't die in Begins, didn't he?
No,
He
just
doesn't.
turned
He,
insane.
Yeah, he got the scarecrow gas,
Yeah.
and then he basically just remains imprisoned. And then in Dark Knight, Sal Maroni takes over his operations.
Yeah, we don't see him again, but basically he's in the loony then.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not mentally well.
All right. So the next up, I'll do the next one. We have from the sequel to Batman Begins, we have what is arguably considered if not one of the greatest comic book movies, but one of the greatest movies period ever made, The Dark Knight. We have the Joker and Two-Face. Now, apologize for the Two-Face. It was flipped, but it's the only one I could find with the two of them.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it threw me off for a moment. I was like, oh, wait, no, that's not the right side.
Yeah.
See, this is tough because you don't get enough of Harvey Dent, but the Joker is clearly S tier. But Harvey Dent brings it down a little bit for me.
Well, I wouldn't say you get more Harvey Dent than you do Two-Face.
Yeah.
We don't get that much Two-Face.
Yeah, it's only
And
third.
they're also, for me personally, they're also very intertwined. Like Joker's whole plan is to make Gotham see that anybody can be corrupted, even Harvey Dent,
anyone's
even the White Knight,
corruptible.
Yeah.
right? And anybody can fall victim to the chaos or the revenge. That's really the last. People sometimes shit on the last 10-15 minutes of Dark Knight. But yeah, Joker still, Heath Ledger's performance is still incredible. But as far as the last 10-15 minutes of that movie, make that movie. That ending is so good.
Mhm.
That Two-Face scene is Aaron Eckhart kills it in that scene when he's yelling about what's fair, and he's like lie to your son, Gordon. Oh man, it's really good.
Yeah.
I wish you would have. I'm with you. I wish you maybe could have been turned into Two-Face a little bit sooner. But you really need to understand what makes Harvey before he falls off that ledge.
Yeah.
And becomes Two-Face. And even if this was the worst villain on this list, along with Heath Ledger's Joker, that still makes it pretty much S tier.
Yeah.
It's pretty much
Right.
the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
That's when everybody's like, oh, well, the last 10-15 minutes, do that in a different movie. Do Two-Face in a different movie. I'm like, no, that's what The Dark Knight is about. It's about how Joker can corrupt anybody.
The third villain in the
I don't know. I think I don't know if that's ever been confirmed. It's probably true that they were gonna continue it more, or I think maybe he wasn't supposed to die originally, but they also I don't know.
No, not messing with that kind of idea. No, S for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heath Ledger kills it. Heath Ledger kills
he's
it
so
as a
good.
Joker.
He's so
as
good.
for me, I just wanted to hear you guys' takes on Harvey Dent because that was the only iffy thing for me. But yeah, I agree.
No, that's
I
not
love
enough.
Yeah.
And what's weird
Are
is
we placing it below?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, there we go. I'm assuming it goes before Begins. It has to, right?
Yeah, man,
Dark
you need
Knight?
to move it. You need to move it.
Oh, damn.
Oh no!
There you
Okay,
go.
it's just staying.
It's not go. It's like, are you
Staying.
trying to tell me something, tear maker? Okay. So I put these in chronological order. So this is not the next Batman film. This is Green Lantern and
Oh,
Are we including not that it makes it any better, but are we including Sinestro and Parallax and all the other villains of this
well,
movie?
considering Parallax is part of whose name I can't remember right now, they're practically one. And I will say, as a Green Lantern fan, I do not like that Parallax. That is not Parallax. That is an angry cloud.
Let's be honest, it's a poop cloud. It's a brown cloud of poop.
Why yellow?
it's D.
Oh yeah, it's part of the D tier.
Yeah.
And if I'm being honest, that movie had some potential, but damn.
Yeah.
Where was it? Where was the potential?
There's just some moments in there that I thought if it had a better script, maybe the movie would have worked more.
Reynolds is the decent Hal Jordan, and his chemistry with Lively is Yes,
Yeah.
it's really incredible. She is very good in that
They're
movie.
married now,
Like,
so
yeah.
it must
Well,
have
that's when
been,
they met.
it was
Yeah.
it
They-
was a bunch
yeah.
of like real
And-
life and the fictional life crossing over.
And I really
Yeah.
liked the Oa stuff. I just wish we'd have gotten more of it.
Yes.
True.
And
Because-
the effects are bad, and there's a lot wrong with that movie, and the
Yeah.
villains being a big part of that.
Yes.
I don't know why we're talking about this movie. I'm under erase my existence, my Deadpool, and Deadpool 2.
That's not canon.
It's a common theory, though.
Yeah.
It has to be canon. Now canonize it, damn it.
It's canon in the MCU.
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to take the next one?
I'll do it. It's Batman Rises, right?
Dark
With
Knight Rises, yes.
Dark
Dark
Rises,
Knight
yeah.
Rises.
Oh, man.
With Bane and Talia al Ghul.
Oh.
This is the first complicated one for me personally,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, for me, absolutely.
It's not S tier for me, I will say.
No,
that.
it's not.
No,
it's,
it's not.
it's
'Cause
definitely not.
I think this movie goes off the freaking rails. Like I think this movie starts to be, I think where this movie turns from like, yeah, pretty good to like, for me is when it's revealed that Bane is Talia's puppet. Like that. I think Bane is a really
Undermines
good villain.
everything.
I like how it's different from the comics. Like it is a very different, interpretation of the Bane character. But I like Tom Hardy's performance. Also, another great speech that I like to quote all the time. When he's outside of Blackgate and he's delivering he's like reading Gordon's letter. Yeah. Also, just very quotable Bane performance. It would be extremely painful for you. I love what Tom Hardy's doing. He's batshit insane.
That
Bane.
opening scene though, where he comes into the
it's so
football game, it's such a good good introduction to his character.
No, that's not
But,
the opening.
the opening is when he hijacks the plane.
No,
Yeah.
but like when we first get him, like actually,
yes.
When he
in
announces
Gotham.
himself, when he announces the bomb plan to
I'm
Gotham,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's a good way for you to announce yourself. Like, come on.
Yeah.
No, the plane scene's insane. It's so good.
What did you think about him coming off with the finger?
Well, back then, I didn't
yeah.
know what it was.
Yeah, that was
I knew him as
that
the
was
villain from
2012, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
knew
he
him as
was
the
in-
villain. Oh god, Shanghai Nights. That's where I knew him from at that
Oh,
time.
Aiden Gillen, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Talia of it all really brings it down for me.
The Talia of it.
It's true. Like
This movie for me, it falls in the same category as Godfather Part 3. It's a good movie that just happens to follow two really great ones. There was no way it could live up to it. Like that's how I personally feel about it. Like I do enjoy it. More than others.
Personally, I would put it in the PQ.
I would agree. I think yeah, I agree. Because I think it's one really good villain and one like pretty rough one too.
Yeah.
So I agree. And also like her plan is just to like use like nuclear energy or like hydroelectricity to like blow up this. It's just weird.
Her death scene is one of the worst in cinematic
Yeah, it's rough.
history.
She's
Oh
a
my
winning
gosh.
actress, folks.
I literally sat there and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's what you do in high school when you're pretending to play dead. That's what it was.
You mean when he lied, man?
Yeah. Did anyone tell Marion Cotillard that she doesn't need to project to the back of the auditorium?
Yeah.
It was rough. That was
Yeah.
rough. So yeah, no, definitely a B.
Yeah. Who else saw the turn that she was Talia al Ghul coming off the bat?
I don't remember. I don't remember when I first saw that movie. I don't even think I saw it in theaters, so I probably knew about it already going into the movie. But
Yeah, it was one of those because back then I wasn't as much into the internet movie space as I am now. So it was one of those I was able to kind of sit out as the movie went along.
yeah.
I'll be honest. It didn't affect me all that much. Because at that time, I didn't know who Talia al Ghul was.
Gotcha.
Right. And I don't mind, like I like the idea of Talia like as a villain in like I would love to see a better portrayal, not just performance, but like I would like to see Talia in a Batman movie to a better degree. This wasn't it. You can't bring that character in like 10 years after he has been Batman, or like how long? It's 8 years between Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises,
Yeah.
so it's like it probably have been Batman for 15 years or something like that. Like it's just too late.
Yeah, if you that's a character. If you stick to the fundamentals of who it is, like for the most part, they got the brushstrokes right. She does come back to revenge Batman, her father, and all this stuff. That is from the comics, but if they actually keep it straight, where she is one of the heads of the League of Assassins, and actually make her like a legit ninja badass, that would work a lot better. But unfortunately, they took all that away.
Let me ask you guys something. Would you like Talia in a movie with Catwoman? Well, no, she is in a movie with Catwoman. Never mind.
Honestly, if we included Catwoman as one of the, I mean, she's not really a villain of that movie, but if we included it, I might bump it up to A because I actually really like Anne Hathaway's Catwoman.
Her portrayal was actually decent.
I actually like it. Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
I really. It kind of reminded me of the Batman the Animated Series portrayal.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I think I know the next one, but I'm not sure. So do you want to name it?
Sure. It is none other than General Zod from Man of Steel.
I can't comment because I don't watch Superman movies. I'm trying to rectify that just in case the comments want to go at me, but I am rectifying it, but I haven't seen it, so I can't.
I thought you told me once you would never watch them. Oh, that's news to me.
Yeah, I'm watching the animated ones first.
It's actually a good one.
That's a good idea because those ones are good.
All-Star Superman versus the Elite so far. So
Superman Red Sun is worth it. But you have live action. You have to see Superman the movie. That is a must.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only one that is like.
That's the only one that's a must.
Oh, cool! I can tap out after that. Good.
I like Superman Returns, but I'm also in the minority on that. Yeah, that's not
the movie I've seen the most in theaters at 6 times.
Oh wow!
Wow. Okay, so you really liked it. Sorry. So you guys can. I'm going to tap out of this.
For me, I think he's S tier.
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean.
I think that's a no.
I'm not gonna. I mean,
no. You absolutely,
he's someone who.
Man, I think you're gonna be the deciding vote.
I know.
He's someone who is on equal. He's on an equal playing field essentially with Superman. That's one of the things that makes him scary, and he's bred for war, so he doesn't care about what he crushes in his path. And I don't know. I just thought this version of Zod was a formidable opponent for Superman. It's not Terrence Stamp's Zod, but I mean, it's still pretty good.
I just really don't like Man of Steel.
I like Man of Steel more than most.
Also, like, I don't think Michael Shannon has a clue what movie he's in. He's a very wow, nice.
Nice callback, William.
Michael Shannon is an excellent actor, but he is best in like small roles or like supporting roles or indie roles. Like, he is not built for like big budget like comic book movies. I think he does not have a good performance. I do not think the villain is very good. I think the actual like mechanics of the plot of his plan are real bad. This isn't D. Like, I still think it's I like the fights that he had. Like, they go on way too long, but like the actual action is good. And the final confrontation is really good. So for me personally, this would be like a C tier. But Ben, what do you think?
I would say B because I like some of what Matt said and I like some of what you said. So I'm going to put me in the middle and me Switzerland, and I'll say B.
Okay, so I'm actually cool with that. Are you?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
So
I feel like that's a good compromise.
So who would you put her? Would you put it above Dark Knight Rises or below?
Personally, I would put it below because I think Bane is better than Zod. But that's you guys. That's why it's a multi-person panel. What do you guys think?
I'll say ahead personally.
Yeah, I will as well.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Because I think taking account of what you said, I still think Marion Cotillard just no.
Brings it down a little bit. I get it. It's the Talia of it all.
Pretty much.
So we're not putting it above. We're not putting it above Rises.
Yeah. No.
There you go.
The next one is Doomsday and Lex Luthor from PBS. I would say
He's terrible as Lex.
No, it's bad.
Utterly
It's soda.
terrible.
really
As
bad.
someone who doesn't even like Superman, I know that's not how he's meant to be portrayed. It's
It's
so
not
weird.
Doomsday is even worse. It's like it's all bad. It's really bad.
what Doomsday doesn't bother me. What really ticked me off is that we saw him in the trailer. That's a reveal.
Yeah, but that's what they do nowadays. They show you everything in the trailer.
No, not so much anymore. But at that time, oh god, anyone else?
Yeah.
Terminator Genesis is still the worst offender for me.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I actually remember the trailer for that one to like the Arnold reveal. Yeah. No, I know.
No,
what
not the Arnold reveals when they said in the trailer.
Oh, when they show that Jason Clarke is I'm not machine, I'm not man, I'm more, or whatever that line is. Yeah.
All right.
I'm saying D, straight up
really
D,
bad.
straight up. I'm not even thinking we need to
For me
discuss.
personally, it's a C, but I'm fine with a D because they're not the best. Far and away, not the best.
I mean, it's above Green Lantern, but it's still D.
It's not great. It's not great at all.
There we go. That's the only one I don't have a dual picture for because
Sure.
Next up.
Oh, it gets worse.
Okay.
The best part was the metamorphosis between the hand and the shift. That was a shot. I was like, oh, that is beautiful. That shot was the best part of that whole film. Was the transformation into Enchantress. It was the only good thing where the hand slips and the flip. I was like, okay, yeah, you know what? This might get good. That was as good as it got. It was as good as it got, and it was stupid little wavy, wiggly hip thing. Yeah, definite D.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I knew we were doing this. Honestly, I completely forgot that movie and forgot them. So I hate D because they're not memorable and they're not good.
I'm going to say the lowest
so
of them because Enchantress is barely a villain.
Yeah, this is A for
She's
me.
Shakira. She is Shakira and makeup, and she's gone goth. Okay, she's goth Shakira, and she's not a villain. And then the Joker is not in any way formidable. Yeah. He's like honestly, the edgelord, like scene kid that really wants to be like taken seriously and has like a collection of knives and keeps bringing it up. And you're like, okay, I get it, dude. I get it. You got knives. Ooh.
Just a little bit where it's like, if they had given me some more of that Joker, I would have gladly checked it out. But I agree, in this movie, yeah, if I'm being honest, he should have been the villain.
Well, he was supposed to be. That was the original. Yeah, there was a lot of.
He laid out all of his knives so carefully in that circle so he could lay in it and just like laugh to himself. Come on, what is what? Yeah. Thanks.
Honestly, though, I also think it's. Honestly, for me, it might be better than BVS. Like, not the movie itself, but the villains. Like, I would rather watch Enchantress and Jared Leto's Joker because it's at least interesting than Doomsday and.
This is not reach around Joker, is it? This is not the reach around Joker from Justice League.
No. Well, this is just in Suicide Squad.
Yeah. This is just in Suicide Squad. I did include the Snyder Cut. I did not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's the same.
Yeah. So, okay. I'm happy just anywhere in D. It's not going.
Yeah. It can be at the bottom. That's fine. I just wanted to say, for my own sake, I do want to say that I think Lex Luthor and Doomsday are worse.
Yeah. It's
bad.
Based on Max Landis, which when you hear that, it's like, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm okay. Okay. Next one.
Ares from Wonder Woman.
Why did it have to be him? Why couldn't it have been I don't know. Okay, I'm one of those. I'm gonna call myself out right now. I'm one of those people that does not like the final act of Wonder Woman. I think it is insanely brilliant up until that, because I don't consider it a feminist thing. That the power of love gives her the strength. It should have been that she had the power within her the whole time, but no, a man's love makes her have the strength to defeat Ares. So I have problems with this. So I'm
also the death fake, or not the death fake, but like the fake out of like Ludendorff as Ares is like bad. It's like it's really bad. Because there's so many red herrings, but they're not like on a rewatch. It's not like, oh, that was clever. There was actually some foreshadowing there. It was the movie told us this thing. Like even with, I mean, he's killing people. He's taking the blue pills. He's like, he fights her toe to toe and is like not getting his skull caved in until she finally kills him. And then all the lights go out and it's this big thing. And then, nope, just kidding. It's
a rug pull for the sake of having a rug pull. Like,
right. It's not
prize
clever.
villain.
It's not smart.
I like
it's not told well. It's bad.
I like the idea they went for in the sense of that Ares is whispering into everybody's ear. That's thus causing wars.
But none of his motivations make sense. If his character before that, none of it makes sense.
I'm saying I like the whole idea, but I agree with you. This villain does not work.
No. Yeah, no, I actually agree with you. I do like the idea that he wasn't like the general at the start of the battlefield, and he's just watering these seeds. I just hate how much they leaned into the Ludendorff piece. Yeah, I have a huge problem with that, and I agree with what Jess is saying. Like, that movie is great up until like when they get to that airfield at the end, and then the rest of that movie is not very good. No. I especially hate how like it just becomes him, Ares, like throwing metal at her and like hovering like he's Magneto. Like,
is Wonder Woman 84 on here?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm about to say something controversial. I think he's not. Ares is not the worst Wonder Woman villain on this.
No, that's not controversial. No,
that's not controversial. I'm not gonna argue that. I'm just gonna. That my only thing was that I love this film up until that last little bit.
For me, it's C tier, just because I think David Thewlis is a good villain, and I do like the idea if he was, the whispers in the shadows or whatever you want to say. Like, I do like that idea. I just think the execution is terrible.
Yeah, 100%. The whole execution of the third act, like I do like the third act more than most, but I am with you guys. It missed the mark.
Yeah.
So everyone agreed C tier?
It's all right. He comes back later in the body of someone else. We're not going to talk about how weird that is.
But we are going to talk about how weird that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next up, Steppenwolf.
This is just from 17's Justice League, right?
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I did not include Snyder Cut.
Okay. Also C for me.
Yeah.
Because I do think it's
not as bad as the D tier.
Yeah, the D stuff is like absolutely atrocious. Like. And Steppenwolf is not good. It's worse than Ares. But
some of the worst rendering for a character I've seen. Like it's
the look of it is. I mean, I don't love the Snyder Cut, but it is like a significantly better movie. If you're talking 2017s, I still don't hate that movie, but Steppenwolf is. I actually think he does have some good scenes, like when he attacks Themyscira. I think that's a good scene. There's some stuff at the end, in the end fight that's like decent. When they like first go to the underground area where he has like the people kidnapped or whatever. No, you're good. I think there's some good stuff. I love Kieran Hines.
Me too.
So that's a piece of it. It's still not good. But I do think it is like a far enough above the rest of the stuff in the D to put it in C.
I wouldn't say C. I wouldn't say C.
So,
and I know.
Work, I guess. Yeah, no. Like for me, he's my least favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, but he's not as bad as the D list one. So
I will say for me though, he's more forgettable.
Yeah, but that's only because it's so bad that it's the other ones are so bad it sticks in your mind, not because
remember.
It's not because.
So before or after Ares?
After.
I would say he's worse than Ares.
Okay. Yeah.
What do we got? Oh yeah, next up we are on to Aquaman, Ocean Master, and Black Manta. And yes, folks, those are the action figures.
Yeah, I like it.
You just
another one I couldn't find a two shot of them. There we go.
For me, I would say low A, high B, personally.
I'm fine. For me, I would say in the B's as well, because I actually do like Ocean Master in this. But I do wish we maybe had gone a little bit more with Black Manta as well.
Yeah.
I like Manta. I think some of the best scenes of this movie are the Manta scenes.
Agreed.
Specifically, like the Italy stuff, I think is really, really good.
Mhm.
And even that opening scene before he's like, actually Black
In
Manta.
the submarine.
This is probably like low A for me because I do think it's people make fun of the Ocean Master thing because it is pretty silly. But also like Patrick Wilson just gives it. He knows what. I think he's the opposite of Michael Shannon, where I don't think Michael Shannon is comfortable in the role. I think Patrick Wilson knows exactly how much ham to bring, how much cheese.
Yeah.
I think he knows exactly what movie he's in. So I think it's a step above the B's, but that's just me. What do you think?
Like for me, it would be high A, but I'm also high B. Sorry, but I'm also comfortable with low A.
I'm fine with A.
Jess.
Sorry, I was just adjusting my lights. Yeah, I'd say high B, low A.
So let's put him in A for now because there's no A's. Next up, Black Mask from Birds of Prey and Victor
And
Zsasz.
Zsasz.
Yeah. You forgot somebody.
Did I?
Yeah, Shazam.
Oh, I had the picture. I don't know why it didn't load.
Oh, it's there.
Sorry.
I see him there.
Am I blind?
He's there.
I know he's on the tier, but I don't have him in the
loaded into the stream.
load in the thing. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do Birds of Prey and then we'll go back and do Shazam after.
Okay. Yeah. I would say A. I like these two together.
Yeah, this
Ewan McGregor is so fun.
This is also a case of knows exactly what movie they're in, both of them, and this is above Aquaman for me. The villains, maybe not the movie itself, but
I agree with you on that.
I think Ewan McGregor, right, knows exactly what movie he's in. He kills it. He's like funny. He's weird. He's like strangely like, sexual. Like it is. It's really fascinating. It's a really interesting performance, and I didn't think I was gonna like this portrayal of the Black Mask character, but it's fun.
It
and
works.
He dies in a really funny way. It is just it's fun to watch him on screen.
That completely took me by surprise in theaters.
Yeah. It's really good. I like it quite a bit.
I agree.
Yeah, I'd agree with A.
Ben?
I hit A.
And so above Aquaman?
I would put them above, yeah.
All right. And now, yes, the one we skipped, Dr. Savannah from Shazam, Mark Strong. Oh, love this guy.
I love Mark Strong, just in general, just as a person.
Yeah, love the guy.
Him and Kingsman is one of my favorite.
Oh,
He's so good. He's so good.
Seeing Country Roads Take Me Home. It's just that's all I needed.
The other day, and he's just him like belting it out in a Scottish brogue. It's just so
one of my favorite parts of that movie is who's my favorite singer. Like I can't do the accent. He asks, I think Eggsy, whose favorite singer is, and Eggsy's like, oh, I don't know. And he goes, it's John Denver.
Yeah.
Like the delivery of that is just so funny.
Completely out of nowhere. Oh.
Specifically in Shazam, this is also A for me. I think the early DCU movies have some pretty big villain problems for me. But once we get into the Aquaman's, Shazam's, Birds of Prey, like that era, I think they've like figured it out. They've started to cast people who are better suited for the roles. That maybe their actors and directors just pair better. I don't know what it is, but this is also A for me. It might be the highest A so far. Again, just a case of the person knows what movie they're in. That where he takes himself so seriously, but in a comedic way where Zachary Levi is able to play off of him. The scene where they're like yelling at each other across the empty airspace is hysterical. What? And Mark Strong's delivery is so good. He's like, I will bathe whatever with your blood, and you will know my name is. And
he's taking it so seriously. Yeah. It's so good.
It's so funny. It is. I like it quite a lot.
Can I be honest? I wouldn't say low F for me personally.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, the movie itself may not be S for me, but the villain, I could see the argument. The scene where he like goes into the boardroom and kills his brother and father or whatever is also really good. I think that's probably his best scene in the movie. Like, I could be convinced to put it low S.
Okay. Okay, comment. Yeah. Taco says B or A. Well, hey.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have. Forgive me for this picture. It's the only one I could find with two of the same. It's the Thinker and Star from.
Yes.
It's an excellent picture.
Thank
50
you.
was here, it'd be an S just because he's a doctor. Well, was a doctor.
Yeah, Peter Capaldi. Yeah, good thing 50's not here. If I'm being honest, they're the most forgettable part of the movie. I like everything else. The villains don't do it for me in this movie. So for me, I probably would put it above Ares.
But here's a question. Would you say Peacemaker is a villain?
No.
No.
Well, yes, but I wouldn't count him as like one. These are like the ultra.
He's not the movie's villain. He is a villain in what he
Viola
does.
Davis in Suicide Squad is like also kind of the villain. Like hell, fucking Viola Davis in this movie is like the villain too.
Oh yeah, she should be
There's a
on.
lot
She
of-
should be on both of the Suicide Squad ones.
I'm seeing.
She'd be an S tier level villain for me because every time she comes on screen, I want to throat punch her.
Well,
I
Amanda
absolutely
Waller
want
makes it.
to throat punch the living hell out of that woman.
That's how powerful that character is, and props to Viola Davis.
And
for
yeah,
that.
she is so good at it.
The-
So yeah,
the only
if she was
problem is that it
was
does-
on here, it'd be straight. But
Yeah.
no,
100%. Yeah,
The
it just
Star is
it
Last
dilutes the other
Line.
villains.
It
it's
does.
so sad when he just says he was just happy looking at the stars, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
we killed him. We killed him. He only wanted to do was to live. Why didn't we just let him live? So no, I don't know where to put them. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I've only seen this movie once. I need to give this one a rewatch. I would say probably low B, high C, somewhere in there. Because I do think it's worse. I think it's worse than the
I'd say
Bane
B.
Talia, but I
Mhm.
also think that it's probably about the same level as Ares. I think it's better than Ares,
funnier
though.
than Ares.
Yeah, Peter Capaldi is also kind of knows what movie he's in. I like the stylization of that movie a lot. I am gonna rewatch that one. Maybe I'll do that.
Definitely worth
Maybe
it.
not.
Ben,
Yeah.
Okay, low A, high B. Personally,
okay.
you know what? No, I'll say P. I'll say
I don't think
no,
they're better than Bane. I don't think they're better than Bane.
Yeah,
they're not.
Oh,
They're
below?
not. Yeah.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, two more left. But this,
We already know what it is.
yeah, it's Maxwell Lord and Cheetah, 'cause I don't remember the character's real name.
It is. Hold up, give me a second.
I do want to
It
say that
is.
I love Pedro Pascal as this character. I just don't think he fits in the movie.
Yeah, I love what I think everything Pedro Pascal does in this movie. I think he's the best part of the movie. And now you got me stuck on Cheetah's real name. Give me a second. It's I have to look it up. It's gonna bother me. Somebody else go.
I don't like her characterization at all. All of her motivations don't work, but that is a problem that I have with the overall story rather than her particularly as a character. It's just a lot of this film does not work for me. The dubious consent of someone being inside him being inside someone else's body, and she sleeps with him. I'm like, this is weird. This is so weird. Everyone, who's enjoying this? Hey, 50. Yeah, watching that, I felt really icky because I was like, if this was reversed,
I just looked it up.
thank you. If this was reversed and it was a male lead with his female, paramour being in another female's body, that would not be something you'd put on screen. So
yeah,
the reverse for me is still kind of icky. So I have a number of problems with everything in this film. So I can't separate my feelings towards this film and the villains. I'm going to be honest.
So it's a D for you.
Oh yeah.
What about the rest of you guys?
I'll say D also. Personally.
It's tough for me because I think Pedro Pascal is so funny in this movie. Everything he does, I think, is
yeah, but he's hamming it up,
good.
and it's the wrong film.
Oh, I don't know. I think it works. I think he is doing the right thing. I think that Kristen Wiig and her character, I think Cheetah as a character is real bad.
She is so
if they
bad.
were separated, I would probably want to put Pedro in mid B and her in D. So I guess it probably has to even out to a C. But
I liked her character before she became Cheetah, when she was just
just Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought she enjoyed hers. I thought she was really good in that role.
I don't. It's complicated because the cheetah stuff where she actually turns into a fucking cat is just so stupid. It's just so weird. And
I hate it.
I will say with Pedro Pascal, like, if you go back and look at those type of people from the 80s, that's what they were. Over the top pitch people. So I mean, he did nail that.
I think he's real fun. I don't like the story itself. Like his whole, I'm gonna take everybody's wishes.
The monkey's paw.
Like,
it's a monkey's paw. Come
super
on.
weird. The story itself is really weird. I just like Pedro Pascal in this movie. For me, it's probably C, but I would not be that mad if it goes into D.
How about Before Doomsday?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's definitely not worse than Doomsday. So
no, and it's definitely not worse than Lex Luthor, and those go together.
Yeah.
So we're not. Yeah, no, that's just the weirdest portrayal of Lex Luthor I think I've ever witnessed ever.
So I did include the Riddler from the Batman, but then I just realized
S.
I can turn off my headphones and just ignore you guys for a hot minute. Ben as well. I'm in isolation. Over here, you have to stay isolated for 10 days after you catch COVID, so I cannot go see this film until Saturday. And I've had to mute the words Batman on my Twitter timeline because so many people are talking about it. I'm like, please stop. I want to see.
We don't need to say anything else. Just put it in S, and we can move on.
Yeah. I think he's low S for me.
He's above Savannah for me.
Okay, I'm fine with that. And folks, go see it.
Is it Dane DeHaan?
If you include,
No.
If you include all of the villains of that movie, honestly, you could we don't need to talk about it anymore. But I could see the case to move it up to my S.
That's the thing, though. Like the more villains we include, the more we spoil the movie. So that's a pretty good list, though. Let's take a look at that. So S tier, you've got Dark Knight villains, Batman Begins villains, the Batman and Shazam. It's a pretty good lineup. Birds of Prey and Aquaman in A. General Zod, The Dark Knight Rises, and Starro and the Thinker in B. Ares and Steppenwolf in C. And then the bottom of the rung, Maxwell Lord, Mark Doomsday, Lex Luthor, the guys whose name I can't remember, and the Suicide Squad. So yeah. And 50 says Paul Dano DeHaan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually good. We did pretty good. And under an hour.
I like that.
Interesting villains DC has. Interesting villains.
If it was Marvel, we'd be here all day. All day.
Yeah, because we're at what, 20?
I think it would also be a lot more argumentative.
Yeah, that's
if we're just MCUs, I think No Way Home is 26, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
it might be even be 27. Eternals might. Oh no, hold up. Far From Home is 24. So however many more after that, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals. So 28, 29 now.
Well,
that's a lot of movies.
Tell me.
Double check me. I think actually No Way Home is 28.
I'm not even
Black Widow's 25 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not in your rewatch of Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I've only seen it once. All of the ones that came out last year, I only saw once. If you're talking villain of that movie, that's a little rough though, for me personally. But we don't need to get it. That's the Marvel one is a whole different bag of worms.
Yeah. That's one that'll take a whole episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe something for the future.
I'm sorry, 50, but aren't you at work?
You know what? No, we can't do this. He was invited and he couldn't do it. I don't feel any guilty towards him.
Yeah, you can't complain then, 50. You can't complain.
You were invited, dude.
I didn't actually ask any of you guys, but do you guys have whiteboards or something you can write on?
Of course.
I do, somewhere.
You want to go grab it, please?
Yeah, I put it in storage. One sec.
Yeah, no kidding.
Whoops. Well, sorry. For anyone that's watching, we're going to be doing a quotes game. We're changing the format up a little bit. There's no pitch game this time. Instead, we're going to be doing our quotes game just because we kind of really like that.
Yeah.
And, it's my last chance to actually play this with these guys. So, Yeah. How good is the Batman? I really, 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 really want to see it.
Okay, so my short review on it is I really liked it. It probably could have shaved 20 minutes off in the second act. But it's just a great story. For me, great story. Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz, who I wasn't that big of a fan of going into this movie, completely crush it. All the actors they picked who are playing main characters were great. There's nobody that was taking it too hammy. Great film, and surprisingly not as violent as you would think.
I don't know about that. I definitely don't know about that.
I don't see much blood. Like,
yeah, it doesn't mean there's no violence.
Yeah.
It's a different type of violence. It's more like TV violence as opposed to like movie violence in terms of like the gore factor.
You can break legs and not see any blood, and it's still pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
If you get your sound design right. Ooh.
The sound also is like actually see it in see it in a theater if you can, because
oh yeah, no, that's
the
like
sound
planned. Go to an IMAX theater.
So good. The sound, yes,
I
the sound
is
so good.
This is when I watched a review on it. This shocked me. It is the second longest comic book movie ever made.
Which one's the first?
I get well. That probably take that with a grain of salt, because there are some
It's 8 minutes behind Endgame.
Yeah, well, no, but there are some like director's cuts, like the
release.
Yeah.
So Justice League doesn't count.
Because Snyder Cut is definitely longer.
Oh, for sure.
Snyder Cut is a whole ordeal.
If you're doing everything, yes, but theatrical release.
I don't remember the name of the like third cut of Watchmen. Not the director's cut. There's another cut. Ultimate. I think it's just called the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, which I think I have somewhere here.
That is also really, really long. Good, very good. Long.
But yeah, sorry, I will correct that. Theatrically released.
Yes, that makes sense.
I'm very excited then. Very excited to see it. That'll be me on the weekend, hopefully.
So good.
Again,
hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about talking about this in front of you. Okay. So, gentlemen, we are doing the quotes game. We're going to run things a little bit differently. So, if you can give me who said it, whether it's actor or character, you get a point. If you can do the movie, you get another point. And then if you can do the year that it came out, which is probably not going to be most of you, because there are ones that I'm like, oh, I know when this came out. I'm like, no, I was years off. That's fine. So yeah, for a total of 3 points per quote. Okay, are you guys ready?
How many?
There are 15 questions and there's 3 points per quote. So for a total of 45 points.
All right, here we go. First ever perfect.
We're gonna get an interesting point spread, I think.
Shut up, Della.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Joker laugh.
Me.
Yeah. That sounded very like
yeah. No, I can do evil laugh pretty well. I've been practicing. Just,
well, I practice your steam, so.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Let's see if I can do it.
It's close.
Yeah.
Close. Yeah, no, that's why I can't be an evil overlord, because my sneeze would just ruin me. No one would take me seriously. Okay, so just wishing I could do the job for you, sir. I'd give her a ha and a hiya and a ooh and I'd kick her, sir.
Wow, this is so frustrating because I know I can't place it,
it's the line from this.
I would try and do the accent, but I think I might.
And then I'd kick her, sir.
And then I'd kick her, sir.
Yeah. What movie is it?
I'd give her hiya and the hiya, and then a woo, and I'd kick her, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is frustrating.
I'm really sorry.
The line I quote the most from the movie.
Oh my lord, this is frustrating.
Oh yeah.
I'm not thinking of hearing death here.
Oh my god. I think I own this movie too, and I can't remember what it is.
Oh no.
Kick her, sir.
I love this character. Adorable.
It was point for the character, point for the movie, and the year?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even need to write down the voice actor.
Well, you could have done, you could have done either or.
Okay.
I mean, do you know the voice actor?
Yeah. Animated.
Okay.
God,
yes.
Honestly,
yeah, there we go.
So frustrating.
I might rewatch tonight after D&D. I really love this movie.
Ooh, it's a great film. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
I'm so mad. I can't go on after missing
I'm
this.
so sorry. Let's start with
No, it's
Soda.
okay.
So it is Bartok from Anastasia, voiced by Hank Azaria, and I think it was 1997.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
1997 for the year?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Did
That's
anyone else get this?
No.
No, I love that
Well,
movie
there we-
too. That's so frustrating.
I won't force you to say. Yeah. It's Hank Azaria, is Bartok, and Anastasia.
Yeah.
So, how you got that right? Are you going to go party about Nick Snyder after this?
Well, it is a Russian bat, so
Yeah.
that movie, like, one of the things I really enjoy reading about is the Romanov dynasty, especially that uprising where they died and all that stuff. And watching that movie, while I still enjoy it now, it's like, oh my god, they completely took so many liberties.
Yeah, I love Anastasia as a character though. I just love
Sure.
all of her lines. She's just so boisterous. It's great. Okay, so this is why Superman works alone.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, come on.
So,
I mean, this is either good or bad.
is that technically the movie of the year, right?
Yeah, character or actor. If you can't pull the character's name, you can definitely give me the actor because it means that you know what you're talking about.
And then I can totally hear it. Just, yeah, that's so frustrating. I love that movie
Sorry,
so
you didn't
much.
see this when you're 50. Have fun at your new job. Hey, you started a new job, eh?
Ooh.
He now, what does he say to me?
Oh, actually, if anyone in the comments wants to play along, do you want to jump out of out of
Yes,
comments? So, no, that's all right.
I don't need to be in there anymore, yeah. I'll go to Brandon. Okay.
Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna fix it right now because it makes it too. I ended up accidentally making a weird symbol at it too.
Okay. Benny, you ready?
Yeah, one. Yeah,
There's no rush.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go with you, Ben.
Batman, Social Security, Batman and Robin, 1997. That's who Bat kind of called right there.
Nice.
Soda. Well, there we go. Okay,
No,
cool. So everyone,
Yeah, the one I
that's-
had done is I wrote the N and the and so close together, it looked like this weird astrological sign. I'm like, no.
I got G Clunes
Yes.
down there.
So indeed, it is Batman and Robin, 1997.
Yep. Which I remember when that came out, that was exciting because it was the first time we were like, oh shit, there's a universe.
Yes, they talk about each other.
In the movie before that, they talk about Metropolis.
That's
Very
true.
briefly. There's one mention of it.
In Batman
when,
Forever.
after Dick's parents die.
Yeah, when they're right before he splits.
Yeah. You don't know how hard it is being a man looking at a woman looking the way you do. This is just a quote from my everyday life. This is not a it's not a movie.
No.
Especially after last night, yes.
No.
Good thing I had to leave halfway through. You don't know where he's being.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to throw in a curly one just for fun. Just for fun.
No, I'm trying to remember which character it is.
No, I'm not
Such a
going to do
good
that.
film. Such a good film.
I probably know the movie, but I can't pull it.
Yeah, you would know the movie. I'm going to tell you this now. You do know the movie.
Do I know the movie? Do I know the movie?
Yeah, you do.
Hold on. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark on the movie.
I mean, this is what you can do. An answer's better than no answer. Are you ready, Ben?
Yeah.
Robert, let's go with you first.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I think it's Bob Hoskins' character. 88.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I grew up with Darkfire. I was like,
You know what? I hit hook.
That's close.
Oh, I
Bob
mean, Bob Hoskins is
Yeah.
still in that. There we go. Absolutely. Yeah, no, he's talking to Jessica Rabbit. I was going to do the whole, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn this way.
Yeah.
But then I was like, that's way too on the nose.
yeah.
Chaos is what killed the dinosaurs, darling.
I gotta go get another marker after this one.
I think I know this.
I tried to find a nice little spread of different kinds of movies.
No.
At one point, I was just going to do all animated films, but then I was like, I should probably just branch out for it.
Thank you.
You start to be on a second one here.
Mm.
I know, I'm not sure. I think I know it, but I'm not sure.
Yep, definitely. Has everyone got it? Are you still trying to
don't
think,
know if I have
Soda?
Chaos is what killed the dinosaurs, darling. Yeah, I got nothing.
Ben, shall we go with you first?
Okay. Here again. Is it Jurassic Park, the last one, Ian Malcolm?
Mm. Robert, what did you get?
The first one? That might not be right either.
No, it is JD, Christian Slater, and Heathers.
Okay, I've seen the movie once. Yeah, okay. It's a good movie. Really
That makes sense.
weird.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
so the stereotypical bad boy
Yeah.
that was a fun film. It's even a really good musical if anyone's like able to see. Yes,
I've
if
heard
you're
the
able
song,
to see
yeah.
Heathers, it's so good.
Has anybody ever tried to go out and watch that TV show they tried to make?
Yeah, I
No.
watched an episode and I will not go revisit it at all.
I don't think it even came up here where I'm at, so I wasn't
Yeah,
interested.
yeah,
Anyways,
don't just save yourself the time and do anything else. Anything else.
Was there any connection to the movie?
Apart from being called Heathers and loosely based on that format. They call me Mr. Tibbs, which is my favorite reference that they use in The Lion King, where they call
I was
me
about to write down
Mr.
the. Is that
Pig.
not what it is?
No,
it's
because
Mr. Pig.
it's Mr. Pig.
Oh, Mr. Pig. Oh, yeah.
So they're referencing another film when they say this.
No, sorry. It's
The
not.
only thing I don't think I know about this is the year.
Oh, that's not the name of the. What's the fuck is the name of the movie?
It's upsetting because there is a sequel that is called that, right?
Yep. I think the name of the movie is just Mr. Tibbs or something like that for that sequel.
Yeah. They call me Mr. Pig. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Ah!
Oh, where is 50 when we need him? Where is 50?
Does he know the reference?
No, I don't think he does.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. He knows everything about that movie.
That's true.
Love it,
Okay,
I love it.
Soda. I feel like you've got
I
this.
think of the year, but isn't it Sidney Poitier in Blackboard Jungle?
Ooh, Rob.
It's in the
What
heat
have
of
you
the
got?
night.
Is it?
I think it's 68.
Oh, fuck. Yes, that's right.
I don't have a year, but I have Sidney Poitier and In the Heat of the Night.
Right. I forgot. I got the movies mixed
Yeah.
up.
1 year off,
Oh, 67.
unfortunately. Sorry.
And
Yes.
I love In the Heat of the Night. It is such a good movie.
I think it won Best Picture, didn't it?
I think so too, yeah. My first exposure to it was the TV show because my parents used to watch it.
There you go, Taco got it. Okay. My crew was chosen as carefully as the disciples of Christ, and I will not tolerate stowaways. You will be flogged and will be put into Cuba to resupply. God willing, you will be flogged some more.
I'm not even
The blank faces tell me none of you. It is a more obscure speech from a villain.
Yeah, I'm not even going to.
I'm going to say no one's going to get this, just based on the blank stares. Do you guys want a hint?
Sure.
I'll take a hint, yeah.
It's animated, and it's a very underrated animated film, I feel.
I think I might know that based on that part.
If anyone knows me well enough and like listens to me ramble about animated films, they might know which film I'm going on about.
I don't think I can get the character or the year, but I think I might get the movie.
Cool.
I'm going to take a wild guess.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Is everyone ready?
Picture. Heat of the Night? Yeah.
Yeah. Ben.
I know this is wrong. Is it George Furlow from Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Oh, nice. I put the same thing.
Isn't
Okay.
it from Road to El Dorado?
Yes, there we go. It is,
Nice.
in fact, Cortez, who's voiced by Jim Cummings in the Road to El Dorado, which came out in
Nice.
2000.
That is a good movie.
Yeah, when
It's
he said,
such a-
as soon as you said it's an underrated movie, I'm like, I know what movie he's talking about. Because we've
Yeah.
had a conversation about this.
I constantly bring up this film. That and Prince of Egypt. So good.
Prince
So
of
I
good.
know.
Years.
I saw Prince of Egypt. I never saw on El Dorado.
Okay, well, that needs to change. It's
That-
Elton John does the soundtrack, and it's fantastic.
I didn't
It's the
see
point.
Road to El Dorado for the first time till last year. Actually,
It's good though, right?
yeah.
Okay, no amount of money ever bought a second of time.
Oh,
Oh, shoot.
I watched the movie recently too.
Oh. Okay.
No amount of money, everybody. Minute time.
Bye, Taco.
Later, dude.
Mine taco.
This is
No amount of money.
a devious quote to pull from this movie.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's good.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't make it too easy for you. That's the thing. I was like, oh, gotta remember who's guesting.
What a second of time.
Yeah, but you also have to remember the horse. The other cool horse and his knowledge.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a reason I don't do London competing.
It's right. I wasn't good at the quotes game when we played this, so don't worry.
I know. The thing is, I know I saw the movie where this quote was in, but I can't remember which movie it
You,
was.
everybody
I just
on this
watched
panel
it
has seen this
too.
movie.
I hate when you can hear it in your head and you're like, I still don't know where
That
that's.
was
I can hear
Anastasia
it.
for
I
me. That was Anastasia for me. I'm like, and I knew the
Yeah.
voice too, and I'll kick her, sir. And I'm like,
can... You're like,
Yeah, the only thing I can picture, it's like this one. It's a rich person saying it. Like that's the only thing I can.
oh
remember.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the only thing I can
yeah.
remember.
Definitely
Yeah.
a rich person
Yeah.
saying it. Yep.
sure.
The amount of money ever bought a second of time. It's just I can't remember if it was
Like
comedy or
like
drama.
we're talking like upper echelon of wealth.
We don't need more hints.
Oh, that's just not gonna help me, trust me. I'm good. I just threw down an answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
Robert, what have you got?
It's Endgame. It's Tony.
Motherfucker! Threw down Ready Player One.
Did you get it? Okay, so it is. It is.
It's just my favorite.
He's talking to his father. at 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I
Oh,
was like, I need to
no.
find something obscure. I was like, but I'm sure the guys
Yeah.
can get it.
Son of a- oh.
And that's my favorite comic book movie too.
You want a prediction about the weather? You're asking the wrong Phil. I'll give you a winter prediction. It's gonna be
Okay, I
cold,
know
it's gonna
that.
be rain, it's gonna last for the rest of your life.
I even know the character's full name.
Ooh.
I don't know what year this came
I
out.
think it is the full name.
I mean, I've just realized that technically I've given away one part of the answer in the quote, but that's fine.
Hey man,
What?
I need it.
I should have said the wrong blank, but that's fine.
That looks right.
Are you ready, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Soda, what did you get?
Bill Murray playing the character Phil Henderson from Groundhog's Day 1993.
Oh, man, that name. I
Is it
have.
Groundhog Day?
no.
I might be wrong there, but
What's
I
that?
don't know if it's hogs or hog.
It's Groundhog Day, but that's yep.
That's fine. That's fine. I was just curious. I just
Yeah,
put Phil 'cause I
no.
don't remember if it was Bill Murray's or not.
And Ben, did you have the year? What year did you have?
I don't have a year.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That is fine. So yes, it
Ned
is Phil.
Ryerson? Sorry.
Bill Murray, Groundhog Day, 1993.
Funny, it's later than I thought. I thought it was an 80s movie.
I can see why you think that.
Close. Yeah.
When I'm around you, I kind of feel like I'm on drugs. Not that I do drugs, unless you do drugs, in which case I do them all the time, all of them.
It's another
one of my favorite quotes from this film because he's just so eager to impress. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Unless you do drugs, which in which case I do them all the time. All of them.
All of them. Yeah.
This is another one.
This is a very quotable movie too.
Oh, it's such a quotable film. That's what I struggled with.
I think I know this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I want to quote one of my favorite, just random quotes from it, but I'm really scared it might give it away. But it's one of my.
Do it after this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If
I'm right, I have a quote I want to quote too.
Soda, if you got it.
Yeah, this is another one where it's like the Anastasia one, where it's just like I can kind of picture it, but I can't pull it, so I just put a comedy.
Okay. Rob, what have you got?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Wait, what movie?
In.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought it was a 40-year-old version. I thought it was Steve Carell.
That's
my favorite part of this movie is when Knives shows up in the basement and out of nowhere the roommate just closes the door. You just see freaking stuff run out.
That was done practically. That's what I love about Edgar Wright.
Yeah, there's a stunt man.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, no, my favorite is Chris Evans looking at his phone and just being like, haha, that is actually hilarious. It's one of those weird, stupid
I know
quote, but it's so
you can't do anything without my stunt team.
Yeah.
He's the one that's able to clone himself, right?
No, he's got it's a stunt team that does it.
He's got a bunch of lookalikes, yeah.
All right.
Oh, just froze.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Are you
back?
Yeah, you're back.
We can hear you.
Okay, cool. Okay. The rifle is the first weapon you learn how to use because it lets you keep your distance from the client. The closer you get to being a pro, the closer you can get to the client. If it helps, there's also a further part of the quote that includes knives.
Can you say... Is it a newer movie? Can you say?
No.
No, you can't say, or no, it's not. Never mind.
I'm just gonna leave it as a no.
I watched this for the first time this year.
Oh, did you? Oh, there you go. Yeah. It's fresh in your mind.
Like a month and a half ago. Get him with the de-veganizing right.
Now first you're a vegan. Now you're vegan.
Yeah. The best vegan quote is something like, he's vegan. That means he's better than everybody else.
Yeah. He punched the highlights out of her hair. Yeah, that film is almost frame for frame like the graphic novels, and I love it for that. So good.
That's what I've heard.
So good.
Filmed in Canada, Toronto.
Yeah. Ben, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm thinking wild guess.
Okay, let's go with you first then. I like wild guess. Let's go.
Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
It's a decent guess.
Rob, what have you got?
It's Leon the Professional.
Oh, fucking shot in the dark, Leon the Professional.
Nice. So, yes, it is in fact Leon, which is Jean Reno, Leon the Professional, 1994.
Yeah, with like very, very young.
Then tell me this. Do I have more than 5 points right now?
Yes, you do in fact have more than 5 points. Do you guys want to get, since it's like we're 2/3 the way, do you want a points check or do you just want to find out at the end? So we've got Ben with 7, Soda with 12, Robert with 19.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He was kicking our ass.
Yeah.
It helps that I saw that movie very recently and I've seen Endgame 100 times.
Yes, that's true. There are 11 votes for guilty. It's not easy to raise my hand and send a boy off to die without talking about it first.
An excellent movie.
An excellent movie.
Oh, I don't know the freaking actor though.
Do you know the name of the character?
Definitely not. Well, name is a strong.
Yeah, that's why I said name of the character.
Oh.
So just like that helps none. It helps
Sorry.
me none.
What's
also don't know the year.
the name of the damn movie? Oh,
I definitely don't have the actor or the character right.
Screw it. I'm just going with a court movie that just comes in my head.
That's fine.
This movie rocks. This movie is so freaking good.
A guess is still a guess. Oh, okay. That is a cat behind me. That's fine.
He's a good boy.
I just saw movement behind me, and I was like, either it's an impossibly large rat, or it's my cat.
Or it's a Hodor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a Hodor. Hello, who wants to join? Okay, is everyone ready? Soda, let's go with you first.
I just threw down 12 Angry Men.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, fucking rights.
Yeah, there you go.
Is juror 9? I don't know which juror it is. Also 57. I don't know if that's right here.
Jack Lemmon's character.
Then.
Well, they don't have character names. They're juror number whatever.
yeah, I swear I was going to one film Angry Man. Well, when he said name like that, I said The Usual Suspects.
That's a different quote, which is an all-time quote.
Because you said juror number 9, though, didn't you?
I wrote juror 9. I had the year right, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the wrong juror. Because juror 2 is the one who's like killing right now.
Yes. He was twitching because he's got my axe embedded in his nervous system. I love this one.
Yeah, this is good.
If this is the movie I'm thinking of, I love it.
Also, the problem is you have to pull the right movie as well. What? Just thought about that. Well.
Wait, what?
I mean, technically, yeah, you could have put any name because we don't necessarily know that's wrong.
For the jurors? Yeah.
The
jurors,
I mean, technically, you could have said Bob, and I couldn't have argued. Well, 50's back. You can't. Okay, you can't hear us. That's fine. That's fine. Just mime. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Rob, have you got this?
It's Two Towers, Gimli. I am sitting pretty at 43.
Okay.
Soda.
See, I wasn't going there. I went to Dale, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, because I can see Dale saying that.
Ben, did you have
I
it?
don't have it. I thought it was something about women who men in tights.
It is Gimli, John Rhys Davies, who in fact lives about an hour and a half away from here. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Yeah, he lives in a place called Tauranga.
Nice.
One more
See
time?
him at the Tauranga?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Māori, so that's why I pronounce it like that. Yeah, you see him at the mall here all the time. It's like almost like you get a John Rhys Davies sighting. It's great.
I thought he was British. I did not know that he was.
He is.
No, he is, but he loved New Zealand so much from filming here that he decided to move here. There's a whole lot of celebrities that end up having either like holiday homes here or just permanently move here. Okay, so this one's obviously got a little bit of swearing in it, so sorry if there's children watching. I'm a little fucked up maybe, but I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh, I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
How do I know? You said it. You said it. How do I know? How should I fucking know?
Okay, so I feel like Rob might have this.
Yeah. Finally one.
He's a big boy. He knows what he said.
Yeah. Based on a true character.
Ooh.
Wow. The movie is based on an
autobiography. The actual I'll do the fun fact.
Yeah.
After.
Okay, Ben, have you got this?
Goodfellas, Joe Pesci, 1990.
Nice.
Rob.
Yep.
Yeah. I believe it's Tommy DeVito. Goodfellas.
Yes.
So the one of the weirdest things with that movie is like the age. They cast like really great actors, but the actors' ages are nowhere close to like the actual people's ages. The real Tommy was like 28 when he got killed. Yeah. Joe Pesci's like 42.
He looks a little bit older than 28.
Yeah.
You want to hear something that's bonkers? So who here's seen the movie Jersey Boys? Did you know that there is a character at the beginning of the movie based on Joe Pesci?
Yeah.
Because he actually helped get the group known as the Four Seasons together.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Before he made it to Hollywood, that's what he used to do.
He worked in the bowling alley.
The bowling alley where they did one of their first shows.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was like, that's not a quote.
Okay.
I like
would
that.
come to New Zealand just for a mall, Gimli.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
hey,
is
look,
just
I will endeavor to try and do that. But yeah, this
Okay, whoa.
Right?
Where did you know it?
Not
I
in
never
Canada.
seen that.
No, I didn't think so.
I've seen it, but I would
it's
have gone
after
it
Homestead.
anyways.
Yeah, it's only the extended edition right after Homestead.
Yeah,
I would've
he
went
fell in
anyways.
love with New Zealand and decided to stay. I love it too. Okay, so we're down to our penultimate question. There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull? I thought I'd make things a little bit easier towards the end, just to ease things down just a little bit.
This
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Quite a few of these are some of my favorite films, so I was like, I'm going to try and pick some good ones.
Yeah, when I did it, I tried to go from all across Hollywood history.
Yeah, well, I did put a couple of old
That's
ones
one
in
angry
there.
man, like in the heat of the night. That's
Yeah. I have range sometimes, very small, but sometimes.
One of the ones I included was from the movie Freaks from the 1930s, and it was a trick question.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know that bothered me because I was like, no, that seems way too obvious. So I went with something.
Yeah. Somebody got it too, wasn't it? Nerd Chronic?
Yes, I think so.
probably.
The only one that got it.
Yeah.
I was so happy. It's such a good movie. Such a good movie.
Benny, you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Confident. I like that.
I know this. I know this.
Soda, let's go with you first.
Doc Brown, Back to the Future, 1985.
Perfect. Rob, have you got this?
Same thing.
And
Okay,
Ben.
Back to the Future, Doc Emmett L. Brown, Christopher Lloyd, 1985.
There you go.
This is a scene where Martin Short, Louis.
It's his favorite movie. I mean, he could figure that out.
Yeah, I figured Ben out of everyone would definitely know this. I mean, it is a more popular quote. Okay, so now for the final question. When I was a kid, when I was a little boy, I always wanted to be a dinosaur. I wanted to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex more than anything in the world. I made my arms short and roamed the backyards. It's such a good scene. I want to do the rest of it, the rest of the interactions, but I'm scared it will give it away.
Please?
You're a human, Dad. It's just so stupid.
Well, then it's not what I was putting.
It's so dumb. My mother said it was time to put childish things aside, but actually she didn't just say that. She said, stop being a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know that.
It sounds like a really funny quote, but I have no.
I love this movie. I love this movie. I love this movie.
So good.
Now I don't got it.
Okay. Rob, have you got anything?
No. I
Ben.
was gonna put Mitchell's versus the Machines, but
Oh, well, yeah, that would be. That's a great film, though.
It is.
It's Step Brothers versus Jenkins.
Oh, it is.
So confession,
Emily-
never
totally
finished
is.
the movie. I'm not a fan.
yeah, I don't like that movie either.
What?
See, Will Ferrell, he's very hit and miss with more misses than hits.
I don't know. I just yeah.
Like-
There are other movies that the two of them are in, or there's just a lot of other comedies from that era I like a lot more.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so the points are as follows. Ben and Soda tied with 16 and Robert with 30.
Ding, ding,
I
ding,
think we have
ding,
a
ding.
clear winner. Well done. You get a whole lot of bragging rights. You can tell all your friends that you won the quote game on
Oh,
Northern
hell yeah.
Unwind. I know. It's a pretty big honor.
That's
So
exciting.
don't let it go to your head. Okay, I know you've
will.
got some
I will.
smaller things, in terms of trivia coming up this year. So don't let that, make you a megalomaniac.
No, I'm gonna
or
take this
anything like that.
confidence in, and I'm just gonna coast with it.
Just be like, you know what? I won the quote game. Anything else beyond this is just, moot at this point.
Right.
You know what? I'm really happy I tied with Soda. And I was down behind, and those
I was
two.
feeling so good after the first two of my number three.
I'm sorry. I was like, I want a range. I can't make it too easy for you guys.
With the range.
Yeah. I mean, this has been a pretty fun show, though.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got much else that we have to do except,
That
I
was
guess, say our goodbyes, because obviously, like, this is the last time that I get to work with you guys, and not to get too super deep and meaningful, but it's been amazing getting to host with you and work with you guys, and it's going to be really sad not being able to do it anymore.
We've been through a lot in 5 months.
It's my fault. It's like I come onto the channel and then everything happens.
Yeah,
that's what you're going to be like. Thank God she's gone. Oh my
do
God.
I wish we could continue more in this iteration? Yes, but I'm excited because you're good at this, so I know your channel's gonna do good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, if you want to, you can find me over on Twitter, and then you can follow me to see what I'm up to. Hopefully, I'll be doing something next. Sorry?
You set the channel up yet? Like built?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go subscribe now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to post on Twitter, so if you want to find it, you can find it through there. So, but yeah, if anyone wants to know what I'm up to, you can find me on Twitter doing random stuff until then, because I got to keep myself busy, and I'll be in isolation for another 5 days. So who knows what kind of madness I'll get up to then. I might live tweet, Artemis Fowl just for funsies. Watch myself descend into madness. Who knows? Yeah, Rob's just like, you should. Okay, I get 1 like on my status, and then I will do that. It's all the encouragement I need.
Yeah, you better do that, because ever since you told me how much you hate that movie, I've been curious to hear your thoughts.
Oh, you won't want to once I start. But yeah, if you want to watch me slowly descend to madness, follow my Twitter and watch me just slowly go insane.
And
It's been really amazing.
It has, but I will say this. You said you're making your way through the Superman movies. When you watch Superman the movie, you'd let me know, because I want to watch that with you. I love that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
That sounds like right here in front of my computer.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I promised I would actually give Superman a chance, because I've never actually given him a chance. I just didn't care for him. So there we go. But yeah, I want to thank all the viewers as well for watching and supporting the show, because it's been so good being able to share this kind of stuff with you guys. So
good timing there, Snark.
Yeah, we're just wrapping up. So, you didn't miss anything.
No, nothing at all. They might come back in the Quartz game. I'm going to take that with me. I didn't win, man. I'm just happy I made a comeback when I did.
Yeah, exactly. And also, don't forget to go follow Ben over at the Multiverse of Geekdom, isn't it?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Find my channel there, Multiverse of Geekdom. I'm starting tomorrow, so come check that out. And follow me on Twitter at Ben_Rainier and whatever. Unwind with Soda. Another Countdown with Soda and Finishing Some Geek. And we might not take with Soda. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying on the channel. But you will definitely see me on these guys' channels, because we're friends, we're family, that's for sure. And I will be helping talk out on his channel, so you will see me over, and let's talk about Star Wars over there. But for the most part, I'm still part of the Northern Entertainment Group full time. You'll find me on Northern Countdown with 50 and Ben. You'll find me on Rewind the Tape Review Thursdays. You'll find me on the Squared Slice on Wednesdays. And then whatever Ben's got going for this show on his channel. So yeah.
Rob, have you got anything you want to plug? Anything you want to tell us about? What are you up to?
I don't do anything. Nothing. I don't
come
do
home
anything.
and you sit in one place until night descends. And
I sit usually on this couch, and I put something on that TV, and I work back there. I just live in this room, basically, in this little space right here.
Is it a full hideaway bed?
No.
Just
I got a nice
comes out of
chair
the
over there,
wall.
though. I took a great nap on this couch today. It was lovely. Yeah.
Oh, naps on the couches are the best.
Yep.
No, I don't do anything. You can follow me on Twitter or Letterboxd if you want, but I don't know. That's about all I got.
I guess that about wraps it up. Thanks everyone for watching. Love you all. Thank you for being here on this journey.
We'll see you guys down the road.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. This thing doesn't have any sound.